Hey guys, my name is Sophie Raducanu. I'm a sophomore at Arcadia University. I'm a psychology major, and this semester I'm studying abroad in Perugia, Italy. And I thought it would be a cool idea to show you guys what my day looks like. Let's go!
Alright, so this really long walkway behind me is actually my way to school every day. This is part of city center, and it's really pretty and really cool because there's a lot of shops and a lot of restaurants that my friends and I like to go to every day. Today is a little gloomy. One thing that I didn't know about Italy is that the fall is actually really foggy and rainy. So if you plan on coming here during the fall, just make sure you pack an umbrella and rain boots. This fountain is the landmark of Perugia. It's right at the top of the city center, which is really cool. And if you look close enough, you can actually see that there are engravings of the calendar. I don't know if you can see in these shots, but at the corner there's actually the different signs to mark which part of the year it was, and each picture represents what the people of Perugia were doing at that time in ancient Italy, which we learned in my history of food course, which I actually have today. But yeah, it's a really pretty landmark, and I get to see it every day. This is what my classroom looks like for the day. This is my professor for my food science class. This is my friend Gonzalo. This is what my room looks like for the day. I actually have my second class in here too. And then we also get a pretty nice view of what's going on. Usually I can get to the city center view, but that's usually when the window's open. But yeah, this is what a pretty standard classroom looks like at Umbra University. Today in food science, we learned about the science of making cheese, which included the whole process of how they do it, from the kind of milk that we got or that they use up until what it's like to age the cheese. And it was actually a really interesting process. Next class, I have my food history course, and we were learning how to review a primary source for our final that will be coming up pretty soon.
Yes. Okay. Yay. All right. We just got our setup going. All right. So I'm with Clelia. She is one of my professors for two of my classes, history of food and anthropology of food, and I enjoy both classes. So I just wanted to talk to her about why she likes teaching here, why she thinks studying abroad is so important, and just the all-around experience of being in Perugia. So
Thank you, Sophie. Nice to meet you, all of you. Meet you.
Yeah.
I'm Clelia. I'm an anthropologist, and my field of expertise is wine. And I've been teaching here at Umbra since September 2021, so it's been more than 2 years.
Yeah.
And I came here literally by chance. So I was invited to speak for a conference that we organize every 2 years in June, connected to food studies and sustainability. And so I really love the atmosphere, the overall vibes of the school. And then once I was looking for a job after my PhD, I decided to apply, and I got this post. So I'm very happy. And so what about studying abroad? I think, to me as an anthropologist, it's very interesting because it's about mixing with other cultures, and for me to be Italian and living in Italy but working with American students coming from another culture is very stimulating, very challenging, especially because we're speaking about food that everyone needs to have a relationship with if you want to live. and also about the history and culture of food, the Italian food. I think it's interesting for students who are going to spend 4 months here in this country, and I think it's also good for them to have some sort of how to understand how to order, for example, in an Italian restaurant, what are expected from you, if you want to really embrace the kind of cultural values around food. So I think studying abroad is a unique experience for students, for American students, to really get immersed into this new culture. And as an anthropologist that I study culture, I think that's very funny.
Yeah, I think ordering food was actually one of the first lessons that we had in Italian, so that was one of the first things that we learned how to do, because we went to a cafe and that was just an experience that we got. So it was actually really cool to learn, since food is such like a big part of your culture here for sure. And also I was wondering what kind of challenges culturally or in general, like teaching American students, since this semester we're all American, so like what differences or challenges have you noticed?
Yeah, so let's say, so pedagogically speaking, in Italy we have a completely different ways of being in the class with the students. So it's a very frontal lecture, very boring, like the professor talks and the students are supposed to be silent and taking notes. The American system is very much more engaging, which I think it's very useful and relevant for students to understand better and have the chance to discuss the topics that we are covering in class together. So that for me, I had to learn this new way, this different way of learning, of teaching and understanding how students are learning in class. So this is probably one of the main challenges for me, coming from I did my PhD in England and I did my master in England. So I was already pretty kind of familiar, but as a student perspective. So embracing the teacher's perspective was something that I had to learn how to do it, and so this is, I think, is probably and also the fact that, of course, you cannot take for granted Italian values around food. So when you have to think that you are speaking about food to people that come from a completely different culture, that has its pros and cons, so of course it's different. So how to familiarize students with a different approach to food that we have here in Italy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love all of it, and I love all your classes. So
Thank you, Sophie.
It's been a lot of fun. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right.
You're welcome.
So the next part of my day is going to be cooking for my food history project, which was the last clip in a classroom for you guys, and you just met Celia too. My partner is my friend Roz. So we're making gnocchi and tomato sauce from scratch. And then on Thursday, we're gonna present it to our class. So enjoy a few clips of us cooking. Alright, so these are the final products for now. We're not cooking them until Thursday for class, but I think they turned out pretty alright.
My name is Margherita. I work here at Student Services at Umbra. I'm from Perugia. I traveled a lot in my life, but now I'm here and I'm happy to be at Student Services.
Alright, and what do you like about Perugia and the Umbra Institute?
So about Perugia, I like the fact that it's a small town, so it's a pretty calm environment, but there's always a lot to do. So if you want to do something quiet, you can just like stay home, sleep or whatever. But if you go out, there is always something, an event, a concert, or yeah. But the Umbra Institute, the part that I like the most is the working in team. I really like my colleagues and like being part of this team. Yeah.
And do you like working with the students here as well?
Sure. In particular, I like the Umbra Reps program, which is a program that we do every semester with a group from 4 to 8 students normally. And I think it's a great occasion to get in touch with the students and like not only solve everyday problems, but it's a great occasion to know each other better with the students. Yeah.
I'm also an Umbra rep too, so whoa! Alright, thank you so much.
Ciao.
Yeah. Okay. Hi everybody at Arcadia University. I am Eleonora. I am the Student Services Advisor and Health, Wellness, Safety Coordinator here in Perugia at ISI Abroad, the Umbra Institute. That's a long way to say that I live in Perugia. I studied here. I decided to stay afterwards. I'm not originally from here, but I like the city because it's small enough to be comfortable, get to know a lot of people, but at the same time, we are an international environment. We have a couple of universities, so there's always something going on, and it's never boring. My life here at the Institute makes it even less boring because I get to know 100 of students every semester and be part of their lives in some way, and that makes my days always different. So it makes me happy to help students in this transformative experience. I was a study abroad student myself. The way I did it, I didn't have much support. It was all based on being independent. Sometimes you need a network. So my experience tells me that you can be independent if you want, but having somebody on site, even for a chat, it doesn't have to be an emergency. It's nice. So it's nice for me to get in touch with so many students, like Sophie here. Can I tell your name, Joe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you. Elvira here. I've been working at the Umbra Institute for almost a year. I am originally from Assisi, which is a town not far from here. I am a graduate. I graduated in philosophy a few years ago, and then I switched to international education because I was a study abroad student myself. I love being abroad, and I feel like being abroad has made a great impact on my view of the world, my sensibility, as well as the things I'm interested in. So I feel like I want to make it's a valuable way of using my time to make for others the best experience possible available. So yeah.
My final course of the day is Italian. It's the only course that I have every day, and we were learning about clothing.
Hi guys, so this is my apartment. I thought I would show you guys around a little bit. Right now I'm filming, or you guys can see me through this really big mirror, which is the first thing that you see when you enter my apartment, which is really cool and helpful for getting dressed and doing makeup and doing our hair and stuff like that. So this is our small kitchenette. Those doors on the side actually close up so that there's more space, since our apartment's pretty small, honestly. And then in here we have a bunch of our kitchenware, cooking stuff that the university actually gave us. This is our stove, and this is actually our fridge and our freezer, and up there's our cabinet for all our food and our dishes. And what's great is, again, the school provides the kitchen utensils, but we do have to go shopping here for groceries just because there is no dining plan here. There's another mirror. Hello. Ooh, hello. And then if we go through here, this is my room. I have two big closets for all my clothes. That's where my clothes are. That's where some of my other essentials are. I got some bags. This is my desk that I have a bunch of art stuff on, and my laptop. There's my little corner over there. I have a calendar, just showing off the days of the semester. And then this is my bed, and there's a little piglet. My aunt got me a squishmallow before I left, just so I have a little piece of family with me. Yeah, I love my room. And then we walk down the hall. There's the bathroom, which I'm not really gonna bore you guys with. Over there's my roommate's room. It's just the two of us here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's our apartment.
All right, this is my roommate.
Hi guys, my name's Olivia. I'm Sophie's roommate. I'm from Arizona. I study creative writing and Italian at ASU. And so far, I've been loving Italy. It's great to be exposed to another culture
and I've gotten to practice my Italian every day. It makes a huge difference just to be listening to it all the time. And yeah, the food is great, the people are very friendly wherever you go, and yeah, I'm kind of not looking forward to going home because I'll miss this so much, but yeah, it's been a really great experience.
Go. Okay, I'm Gabby. I'm Sophie's neighbor, and I'm also an Uber student. And what I love about Perugia is that I can go to 5 different chocolate shops within the span of 10 minutes.
So next, to end my day, I had my anthropology dinner. The first thing we had was torta al testo, which was really good. And then we had artichoke with goat cheese, which was my favorite appetizer. Then we had pasta that was filled with potato and a pesto sauce, which was delicious. And then we had pork and potatoes, which I loved. And finally, for dessert, we had a cheesecake with chocolate chips in it.
Alright guys, I just got home from my class dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed the clips and the food information about all that. Dinners usually last pretty long over here, so it's actually pretty late. I'm gonna head to bed, but thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I'll see if I can put my handle somewhere, but if not, it's just my name at Sophie_Raducanu on Instagram. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my day in Perugia, and hopefully there will be more videos to come. Bye guys.